Gamers, hello. Hello, everybody. Wowzers. Hey. Sorry about not streaming yesterday. I was a bit tired. I'll be honest. I got up at like 10ish. I stayed up for like 30 minutes. I was like, you know what? I'm a little tired. So I stayed asleep. My bad. That's on me. I apologize. But today, we're back. Oh yeah, I need to ping Disco. I am a cat. Okay. And I think we are good to go. Okay. Yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well. We gotta go meet people. You know, there was an update. Let me see if I feel like if that dude was here, it would show where to find him. Do I need to put stuff away in my chest? I do. Thing is heavy. Knife. Okay. Me
You doing okay?
talk to you. We be doing some selling. There we go. I kind of want to also see if there's, or like what places. Actually, where's my phone? One sec. Gotta find my phone. Yep, found it. Right where I left it. E. What is that quest? Oh. Not even a quest that I... Oh, it is. I'm just... No.
Oh, hello there.
Okay. So I am going this way.
Be prepared for anything.
Hey guys.
Show me what you're made of.
No.
Blow for blow.
Okay. Just shout. Yep. Where am I going? This way? Why is the thing on the map isn't showing up, like on my compass? Very, very strange, if I do say so myself. And I do say so. You died. These are pretty expensive, so I'll take that. Yeah, and then we got a Fae here. Care of this guy. Bye. And I'm dead. Okay.
Greetings, my king. If you're seeing this message, it means Caradoc has fulfilled his task, and the wheel of destiny has begun to turn. I am Orin, your majesty's devoted servant, and the apprentice of your friend Merlin. Nothing would bring me greater joy than meeting you face to face. Alas, that must wait, for our paths have yet to cross, though I hope it will be soon. In the meantime, please treat my home as your own. Make yourself comfortable. Rest from your hardships, and seek the knowledge you require. And you, brave vessel, remember to heed your lord, King Arthur, now and always.
Okay. New home. Cool. Oh. Ooh. Bless. Why can't I go in there? What's up, dog?
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for you, my king. I've memorized Merlin's plan for your resurrection.
Loud.
Yet I'm certain my master made a mistake somewhere. I just can't pinpoint quite where. The theory of revival itself, the technique for performing the ritual was flawless. After all, you always return to us. But I saw how much suffering each resurrection caused you. I wanted to find a way to bring you back to us as the person you truly wished to be.
Okay. A lot of books. Lots of books. Okay. Hmm. Ooh. Little sneaky little place. Oh, this is the room that I wasn't able to get into. Gossamer Veil. Gossamer chest guard. Cool. Okay. That's kind of sick. I like that.
My king, I understand that what
You are
Merlin and
not
I
my
have
king.
done was against the laws of nature.
Easy. Okay, yeah,
My
go ahead.
king, I understand that what Merlin and I have done was against the laws of nature. I know how many brave knights gave their lives so we could find a way to bring you back. But their sacrifice was not in vain. With you here, Avalon has a chance to become a true paradise. And now, I believe I've found the way to make it happen.
There should be 2 other journals. I think that said 2 of 3. Pancake? Hmm. I need... Should be 1 more book. But where is it? Ah. Oh, nice. I found all the journals. Yippee! There anything else in here? That it? Doesn't seem like there's anything else in here. Ow! Alright, yeah, I guess that is it. Very well then. Okay. I do... Yeah, actually. Wood splitting? Hell yeah. Got wood. But I do want to see if there's other places that I can go. Maybe... I can't remember if the place in Horns of the South was like the shield icon. Ooh, I should maybe go talk to this guy again. If he's doing okay. Hey, man.
Thanks once again. They keep trying.
Okay. Good talk. South down here. Where was it? I think it's like here. There's probably gonna be a dude here. Old guy. Yep, hey man. Oh, I just needed the sword icon for this. Okay. Who moved Sir Lancelot? This is kind of fucking cool. Nice dodge. Damn, nice shot, me. The hardest thing about going back to my other file and playing that is going to be I am just not as like fast. actually so fucking slow. Missed. Hey, little guys. Yeah, that kind of looks like death down there. Ooh. Here lies Lancelot the Pale, who spent his youth amongst the Pictish tribes, and brought us glimpses of their mysterious ways. Glory to his name, honor to his memory. Here lies Lancelot the Mad, driven into madness by the foulest curse. He found peace at last by the hands of his brothers. May his soul know torment no longer. Here lies Lancelot the Pious, who gave himself to the All-Mother, aiding her priestesses in their work among the common folk. Glory to his name, honor to his memory. Here lies Lancelot the Fair, beloved by the court. His presence within the walls made them all the brighter. Glory to his name, honor to his memory. Hey, man.
My hands were made to serve the king, not rot in idleness. This emptiness, I cannot bear it. I threw myself into nothing, and nothing is what I became.
Sorry to hear that.
Nothing without my king. Nothing without my blade.
So Lancelot?
No. Don't speak that name. It's a traitor's name, hateful and vile. Let it be cursed. Let it be forgotten.
What happened to you?
I died a traitor's death, trampled and torn apart. Fitting. So very fitting. I thought that would be enough. But I failed him in life. How could one measly death be my absolution? I couldn't. I can't. I clawed my way out of the abyss, but came back empty-handed.
Arthur, maybe you should talk to him.
Arthur? No, please. He cannot see me like this. He mustn't be made to look at me. My blade. My erendite. And remain behind. In the abyss. Deep in the weirdness. I cannot face my king without it. My sword belongs to him, as do I. But without it, I am nothing. I cannot kneel before him and offer him nothing.
Okay. I'm in here now. Seems like a place where the God voice is going to yell at me from nowhere in particular. God? Oh, okay. Well, it's just dead. Alright. Pretty cool sword. Increases physical damage by up to 200%, depending on missing health. Damn. I need 18 strength to use that. It is pretty strong, though. So, dude.
I should have stayed in the abyss. What good am I here? What good am I broken?
Is that what you were looking for?
Aren't I? Oh, how I long to hold it again. Just the weight of it in my hand makes me feel almost whole again. Like I might be worthy. Like maybe not everything was lost.
Would you like to talk with Arthur now?
No. I know. I feel that he's with you. But there's nothing I could say to him. I won't beg forgiveness for my betrayal. I don't even know what I feel more. His mercy or his scorn. Please, as his closest confidant, take my blade. And I beg you, let me serve you and Arthur on your journey. Let me prove my devotion, my remorse, not with words, but with deeds. Let me earn his trust again. This is all I ask.
Okay. And I can take his armor? Hey, yoink. Need 15 strength for these. Increases crit damage by 25% when your health is below 20%. Physical damage by 25%. Yeah. Only weighs 1 pound. This only weighs 3. Actually, not bad at all. Huh. Well, okay then. Who are you?
Majesty, it's an honor to have you among us again. Thank you for helping me find my way back to your knight. I regret not doing a better job of guarding him.
How do you know Arthur's with me?
I'm a Pict. I can sense
Oh.
the wordness and the spirits within it. I knew you weren't alone when I saw you emerge. The soul you carry, however weak it may appear, is deeply connected to the wordness. And to Avalon itself. Souls like that are rare. Besides, only the one who wields the power of Excalibur within could open this tomb. And that is rarer still.
Who are you?
My name is Fiona. I am here on behalf of the Royal Geographers. I was sent to do, well, quite a lot of work, actually. And as useful as it would be, the wordness never blessed me with an extra set of hands. Say, traveler, how would you feel about joining the oldest, most prestigious guild in Avalon?
Yeah, count me in.
Good, because you've already started. You found what was lost and opened a new path. What better way to prove yourself as a true geographer in the making?
Your guild. It's so prestigious. How come I've never heard of it?
Yet you use our maps, don't you? Our work is vital, but often unseen. For centuries we've roamed this island, charting its every corner and noting the dangers that unsuspecting travelers might face. You should be more appreciative, you know.
For so many centuries, is there anything left to explore on Avalon?
Avalon's nature is ever-shifting, ever-changing. The wordness transforms not only living beings, but the land itself. Some places become unreachable, while others that appear are new to us. And there are those that have been forgotten, waiting to be rediscovered and brought into the light.
Guild accepted a picked among its ranks.
Why wouldn't they? My kin are familiar with the wordness in a way others can't be. With the fog thickening, we can reach places that have become inaccessible to most.
What do the royal geographers have to do with the Knights of the Round Table?
Everything. Our most important mission is preservation of Avalon and the pillars it was built on. We were sworn to protect the tombs of the first knights, but they were lost to us. There were rumors that the tombs were sealed, and only King Arthur could open them. Turns out, the rumor was true after all.
Tell me about other tombs.
I appreciate your eagerness, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. The other tombs are scattered across Avalon, hidden and sealed, waiting for the one who can call the knights back. Let your soul guide you. Find them, and I will find you.
Lancelot's shade has joined us. Is that something you wanted as well?
What is King Arthur without his faithful knights? Merely half a legend, if not less. They thrive by his side, and he thrives by theirs. And Avalon's foundations only grow stronger because of it. Sir Lancelot carries centuries of grief, and only serving his king once more can ease it.
Okay.
You've lit the way for some. Now light it for the rest.
Bye. Ta-ta.
I'm sorry. I just... Done already?
So there's... Oh shit, hey. Gotta wait for him to go around the corner, I guess. I don't want him too close, otherwise he'll start running at me and then he, like, disappears. Level up. 30 arrows to kill that guy. That's insane. Okay, so there's also other places in Connacht. Travel west of the city through the road until reaching a bridge crossing a river. Oh. Stand in the middle of the bridge and face north to spot a ledge where players can drop to. North. I mean, seems a little sketchy. Also, it says to stand in the middle of the bridge. I'm gonna make a fire.
Oh, Lancelot. It was painful to watch what became of him.
How was Lancelot before?
Confident, steadfast, eloquent. Nothing like the tormented soul you've seen. He was admired by the people and by his fellow knights. He had quite the following, though he never seemed to care for it. Only later did I realize how wrong I had been. He was also much sought after. Left a trail of broken hearts wherever he went. But there was only one he ever held in his heart. And that was Avalon.
Did Lancelot truly betray you?
I always believed Lancelot to be honest to a fault. He never hesitated to speak his mind. And I valued that in him as much as his loyalty. I trusted him completely. And I thought his faith in me, in my vision for Avalon, was just as strong. But it wasn't. I don't know when or how that trust was lost. And to this day, it still pains me. But know this, even in betrayal, Lancelot never sought to serve himself. He was a good man. Yet even the best of men can falter and lose their way.
Will you forgive him?
I forgave him long ago. What saddens me is that he still cannot forgive himself. But I understand why. The rebellion he led hurt not only me, it wounded all of Avalon. And Lancelot always hated senseless bloodshed. to be the cause of so much suffering. Perhaps fighting by our side will finally bring him peace.
Cool, cool. Right. Got over 100 stamina now. It's good. Very good. Cannot lose more than 25% of your max health from a single hit. That is also very good. Oh, I should probably rest, huh? I feel like that wouldn't be the best idea.
Remain vigilant.
Oh, hey guys.
I'll face every threat. Your armor won't save you.
Yo-huh.
I see fear in your eyes. I will be your downfall. You'll fall to my sword. 'Tis just.
What was that?
I'll get you back.
Oh. So I think on this corner? Yeah. Okay. Nice. Tomb of Sir Gawain. Ditch. It was nothing. Don't worry about it. I feel like there was another path. I don't want to go check it out. It's probably just a dead end, but do you still want to check it out? Not so much another path, just a vantage point. Okay. Missed, huh? Gotcha that time. Come on. I think that guy was doing the gritty. Anything over here? No. No.
A visitor. It has been a while since we've had one, hasn't it, my dear Gawain? Will I need to carry the bones of my only companion to his resting place today? Or could it be that this is the day when our souls are finally laid to rest?
Who are you?
I am Sir Bertilac, Wanderer. I keep watch over the cursed, restless sleep of dearest Sir Gawain. He is dear to me now, but long, long ago, I thought little of him. An honorless, arrogant whelp he seemed to me. But when I struck him down and saw him look up at me in quiet wonder as he drew his last breath, I understood then that we were the same. Both tools in the hands of those with power, afterthoughts in the games they played.
Those with power? What do you mean?
The endless, hateful dance of a pair of siblings so alike they were a mirror of each other. The Lady Morgaine had me believe I was meant to cut short the reckless, unruly ways of her brother's knights, to prove he let them act without honor. She said she only wished to be heard. But as I sat here, forgotten, I came to understand. She wanted Arthur to hurt, as she had been made to hurt.
You said Sir Gawain was cursed.
With cunning, with expedience. He was given a choice: die with honor, or live without it. But is a choice truly a choice if its only purpose is deception? Gawain chose life, yet I struck him down. And in the end, he got neither life nor death, only suffering. And me, the only one left to remember.
How can your souls be put to rest?
Challenge me, wanderer. End my lonely vigil. And after I fall, take up my axe. Give my dear Gawain one last duel, and one final death. If you are the one the Lady Morgaine truly meant to punish, then at last we may find our rest. Now.
Yes, I challenge you, Sir Bertilac.
So be it.
Sir Bert.
May the one who falls find peace.
Ow. Wait, I have to fight both? Wait, right? Jesus. Ouch. Holy moly, man. Not expect the double duel. I don't have a little time to prepare. I need 20 endurance and 17 strength to use that. Holy shit. Nice. Oh, there's another tomb down.
Poor Sir Gawain, the knight who gave his life for the honor of his king. He didn't deserve to be forgotten. At least now, he has a purpose once more.
When will I meet the other members of the Royal Geographers?
I've been dreading that question. I won't lie. You've already met them all, I'm afraid. I'm the last remaining member of the guild, and have been for the past 100 years. Well, until now. You can see why I was so excited for you to join.
You're over 100 years old.
A long life is a gift the wordness grants to many, but to me, it's been even more generous than most. Maybe I'll live only as long as I'm needed, or maybe longer. Whatever the wordness wills, I'll accept it, like I always have.
Speak of the weirdness like it's a sentient being.
It's a bit more complicated than that. The wordness is our fears, our desires, and the mark we leave on this world. It can be whatever we wish it to be, and we can become whatever it chooses to make of us. We are part of the wordness, and it is part of us. It shapes us, yes, but we can shape it in return. Not as well as the Foredwellers once could, but perhaps all we need is time.
So the guild doesn't exist anymore. Not really. But you speak of it as if it does.
I was brought into the guild by Eleanor Dunn, a royal geographer who found the one dearest to her soul among my tribe. She lived among us for many years, but when her beloved became one with the wordness, Eleanor was allowed to prepare her body for the last rites, yet never truly as one of us. My people accepted their bond, but never her. So she left, and I followed her, as a good daughter should, even if not by blood. I met a few more members as I traveled with her, but over time, they grew fewer and fewer, until only I was left. But as long as one of us is still alive, so is the guild. and I won't let my second family be forgotten.
What if Sir Gawain just wanted peace?
We all want peace, but it rarely comes easily. The knights swore to protect Avalon, and now they have the chance to fulfill that oath. Sir Gawain will find his peace, as will you, and his majesty. But it will take effort from all of us. A strong king means a strong Avalon, and for that, he needs his knights.
How exactly would that strengthen Avalon?
The word Nis is like a web. Without strong threads to hold it together, it tears apart, and chaos follows. Every soul wandering Avalon is one of those threads, but the ones who shaped it, their threads are the strongest. King Arthur and his knights once brought peace to Avalon. Their very presence helps to calm the turmoil, even now.
There was another knight in Gawain's tomb. He was green.
Ah, Sir Bertilac. From Gawain's executioner to his protector. There's no need to worry about him. His soul walks Avalon freely now, shining bright. All of Morgaine's darkness has lifted. I'm sure he and Sir Gawain will cross paths again, this time without the shadow of a curse between them.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Save and then reload, because that stupid thing. I should go to the stash and put stuff in there. Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Nice to see. Good day.
Stop yelling. That food? It's just stew, whatever. Crimson Oracle Dagger. Hmm. About Gawain.
I'd rather not speak of him, but I suppose I owe him that much. Morgaine and I, we shared only half our blood, yet both inherited the worst of our father's traits. Pride, arrogance, stubbornness. I was angry at her for humiliating me yet again, and angry at Gawain for falling so easily into her trap. He was never the perfect knight, nor did he try to be. But he was brave and bold, and he didn't deserve to become a pawn in our quarrel. I should have taken more of an interest in his fate, but there was always something more pressing. Until I ran out of time. Although, if you think about it, we did end up sharing similar fates.
Okay. Talk. Good talk.
Oh, good day.
Sell. How much damage does my bow do? 134 to 144.
Hello there.
And then I think the other one is I'll frickin' do it. Get this frickin' horse. Hell yeah. Scoop. Horses are kind of fucking slow in this game, man. Jesus. What was that? This is creepy. Oh, you little bitch. Okay, I just dodged the wrong way. That's so cool. Okay. Back, beast. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go down here then. I don't know if I want to go down there. I'll go this way. Oof. Ooh. This takes me over here. Okay. Well, I guess I have to go this way. I mean, you're alive, right? Yeah. That's what I thought. You're reading this, it means you've returned, Arthur. You're here, it means you plan to give us the same fate that was given to you, drag us into yet another war for Avalon, when we've no chance of winning. So, best of luck to you and safe travels. I, Dagonet, hereby declare that I've fulfilled my oath and wandered off in an undisclosed direction, so you can't arouse me from eternal sleep. Let this be my final prank upon you, once and future king. Not that you ever had much of a sense of humor. Oh well, you'll have to live with this one. You can take the armor. I left it here for you. Bones? Leave those. I've no idea whose they are anyway. Well, I mean, I kind of have to wear that now. I need spirituality to wear it. No! Ugh. God damn it. The Jester armor. Of course. I need the one fucking skill that I don't have any points in. And why though? Or why?
Oh, you don't look too pleased. Did the trickster play us for fools?
You talk about the first nights like you knew them.
No, no. I may be old, but not that old. But I was once involved with a man who did. He knew the first nights personally. He used to tell me stories about them. Some funny, some sad. I think he missed them more than he cared to admit. But not the king. When it came to Arthur, he had nothing but contempt. And sometimes, that contempt bled into everything else.
You were with Caradoc.
Oh, so you've met him. Oh, of course you have. I should have guessed. You brought back his majesty, and he is the center of Caradoc's very existence. Ugh, he's such a miserable sod. I'm sure he knows I'm around, but I'd kill for him to just come and say hello.
I gather things didn't end happily.
He's a bitter man, and that bitterness darkened every bit of joy I tried to share with him. We were brought together by a special kind of loneliness. But while I see my life as an opportunity, he sees his as a curse. And he may not be wrong. Our circumstances are very different. Still, I wish I could have made him happy, even if only for a little while. I couldn't, and it was hurting us both too much to keep trying.
Knight Dagonet left a note. Seems he wasn't too eager to serve Arthur again.
Well, you've seen it for yourself. He wasn't your average knight. He was always praised for his cunning and his devotion, both to his fellow knights and to the realm. But he was also a clever man, always thinking ahead. I suppose one lifetime of battles is enough for some. If he wishes to be left in peace, who are we to deny him?
Yep.
Keep going. Avalon has more to show you.
I suppose we'll head to the Forlorn Swords then. I do kind of wonder if I should have gone down that hole. If there were, there's loot down there. Who was Dagonet in your time?
A truly fascinating man. He started out as a court jester, but it quickly became clear he was quite skilled with a blade as well. At first, I suspected he might be a spy for an enemy kingdom. But after he saved my life one day, my perspective changed. Of course, he still could have been a spy, but I decided to keep him close and watch him carefully, just in case. In time, though, he proved to be a loyal companion. He earned my trust, and without hesitation, I knighted him.
What do you think of his message?
Well, it didn't surprise me much. That was Dagonet through and through. He always spoke his mind, caring little for what others might think. Even when it was my judgment he questioned. Only he and Palamedes ever dared to speak their minds openly in my presence, without fear of giving offense. Dagonet was decidedly less diplomatic than Palamedes. But it was precisely that honesty I valued in them both. Besides, from the start, he had a rare gift for foreseeing how things would unfold. I dare say, he even managed to make me laugh one last time.
Cool. Cool. Hey, man.
You're from outside, aren't you? Silly question. You don't look like anyone from the tribes. Tell me, do you know anything about One Eye? Where he's stationed now?
Since we're talking, maybe we should introduce
Of
ourselves.
course. I'm Olwyn of the Svein tribe, though I don't know if they'll let me keep that name after running away like this. But I don't care. My tribe isn't what it used to be. I doubt anyone's still alive anyway.
What happened to your tribe?
I don't know if I can talk about it. It's still too raw, you know? Something terrible happened. Truly terrible. Our god, the Lord of the Hunt, he got out of wherever he was being kept. And then he did what gods like him do. He hunted. Faithful or not, it didn't matter. There was so much blood. I'm sorry. I can't talk about it.
Can I visit your tribe?
Even under normal circumstances, that would be risky. Our archers would drop you the moment you stepped on our land. I don't know how many are left, but if I were you, I'd go to Gurfhan first. He can give you a pass, so you can visit the tribes without, well, getting shot. So if you value your life, go to the capital first. After that, wander as much as you like. So, about One Eye.
I is allied with the Horns of the South. He made a deal with their captain.
No way. He actually pulled it off. I heard rumors he wanted to strike a deal with the Southerners, but I never thought he'd manage it. Well, thank you for the information, and see you in better times.
Okay. So it sounds like I should go to the capital first, so I can get the pass. Uh-oh. Bear ain't dead. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Man, I sure do love that. Man, I sure do love this. Holy fuck. Bro, that's so annoying. Swear to God. And I've got that stupid symbol at the top of the screen, or not symbol, but the thing. Shit, these. Oh, fuck. I didn't know they were like that. Oh, now it's gone. Interesting. Bone mask fetish. Hmm. I see. What this? Barrow of the Horned Shadow. Is this gonna be like what happened before where I'm gonna get my shit rocked for like the beginning of me being in this place? That's gonna suck. Interesting. Loot the swarm? wood. Chest. Stagfather Shrine, alright. Fuck. Hello. Wait a minute. Kill the Bugganes again. Ooh, there's a chest I missed. Oh. Shrine of Deer. Need antler fragments and deer pelt. Yep. Oh, hey guys. Jesus. Ooh, they have weird bones. Interesting. miss that? How do I miss that, man? I don't know. Oh. I would have freaked out. I lost my goddamn marbles. Victish hideout. Not the way I should be going. No.
Aye. What you want?
Who are you?
And who are you? Who are you? We don't care. And don't bother caring who I am either.
Fair. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm drinking. Maybe I'd give you a drop, but I'm nearly out. And it's very good booze.
Did you kill that man?
Aye. A fool was chucking stones at me, screaming that some wraith or beast was lurking behind. My bastard, that one. But hey, not all bad things end in ruin. The dowry give mad folk a proper send-off. Now, he can sleep well.
Why didn't you just scare him off?
Another lunatic. If you got no business with me, then piss off. What?
Um. Wonder if the other dialogue option. does anything. Hmm.
Okay, and
Wasn't mad, just a little bit lost.
Lord, listen, where have you got?
Alright, fuck off.
Anon Rita wandering through these frigid lands. It takes courage, or perhaps folly, to traverse the forlorn swords alone. Sit, if it pleases you. A warm flame is rare here. The farther north you go, the less life you'll find. Nothing but snow, mountains, and the Dalrita, mourning days long gone.
What I see, you travel alone as well.
I'm an old Dalrita. I couldn't care less anymore. You, though? You look like someone who's never had to scoop snail roe from a fiend's guts. My advice, leave them be. And if you're fool enough to poke one, run like hell while you still can. They tend to explode.
Who are you?
I am Vati. Little else of me is worth knowing. Yet, you asked as though you seek some greater tale. Not in my case, stranger. I'm just an old man, exiled from a tribe long ago. You, however, seem sharp, strong, and you're not from here. That much is clear. Now, it's you I'm curious about. So tell me, what brings you to the Forlorn Swords?
Seek the artifacts of King Arthur.
Well, I'll be. I haven't heard a tale like that in years. And what do you need those cursed trinkets for?
A key to my mission.
A mission, you say? And it must be damn important. I'm afraid, however, that in this ruined village, you won't find what you're looking for. But I know someone who might be able to help. Gerfan. That old codger might finally prove useful to someone for a change.
What happened in this village?
Camelot. They butchered almost everyone from the Gunvaldir tribe. Old Frode, Gunvaldir chief, knew the Camelosians were coming. He called for aid, but no one answered his plea. What a disgrace. And so, divided we fall. Now, his firstborn wages his own war in the south. The Dalrita dared not speak his name aloud.
Why did Camelot attack the Gunvaldir tribe?
Among the Dalrita, there were rumors that their giants had begun to stir. Hard to say how much truth there is to it. Look for yourself. Still sleeping like the dead. Camelot may have feared it, though. A wakened giant would have been just another burden on their already troubled heads. And royalist heads seem far less suited to carrying burdens. That's how I see it.
Can you tell me more about the battle that took?
Here? No, no. What happened here was a slaughter. The battle itself was fought in the fortress, but I wouldn't advise going there. Folks lose their wits there. For as long as I recall, restless Dalrita lingered within its walls, kinless or destined to leave heirs that would not remember their ancestors. But then the Gunvaldir decided to look after them. They claimed the fortress for themselves. No one objected.
Other tribes didn't want the fortress for themselves?
The only tribe living close enough were the Ulfar, but trust me, most would rather raise a toast to their ancestors than meddle with their spirits. Let the dead remain dead, as they say.
What do you mean by Gunvaldir decided to look after souls?
Gunvaldirs had close ties to the spirits of their ancestors. They took in those forgotten as their own, forging a bond with them. In return, the spirits granted them strength, sometimes even coming to their aid. Frode and his people thought moving the battle within the fortress walls would give them advantage. Well, they all died, so that tells you how it turned out.
I met one eye in the south. Still fighting.
It's surprising he's still alive, I won't deny. But I understand how he gathered loyal warriors. The mood in the tribes is sour. Some have had enough. They break away and rally to the banner of the proud warlord. A madman's fight against the oppressor. A romantic vision, isn't it?
Could you tell me about the other tribe?
I was once a scribe, and true to my calling. I live in the past, stranger. I won't tell you anything of value, just old tales and bygone days. I have little contact with the tribes these times. The words of an exiled Darita carry little weight, same as his name. You'd be better off discovering things for yourself, believe me. It will be a far greater lesson than anything I could ever tell you.
Yeah. What you got? Sharpened arrows. And lock. Wow. Got quite the selection, sir. Yep. Chest. Big old polar bear, huh? Ugh. Hey, man.
It's crawling with monsters out there, isn't it? I'm hiding here to get my strength back before moving on.
Who are you?
They call me Runner because I'm a fast runner. If I were still with my tribe, I'd have introduced myself as Shabba. But Scarin the Skin Taker gave me that name, and I just got used to it.
You were cast out from your tribe.
Not really. My greatest sin was being a Gunvalder who survived. None of the other tribes would take me in. They think my survival goes against everything the Delrita stand for. Can you believe that? As if surviving is beneath the Delrita. Who needs us dead? Only the worms in the ground. So I joined Scarin the Skin Taker's band. We were like a family, until Scarin decided there was no place for me in his ranks.
Who is scaring the Skin Taker?
He's the top dog around here. After I joined him, he called me Runner. Said it was for how fast I run away from a fight. He's one mean son of a bitch. At first, it seemed like we all shared the same idea, uniting the Delrita, even the Nameless ones. But over time, he started losing it. He sees conspiracies everywhere, trusts no one, stuff like that. I think the power got to his head. I've heard it happen sometimes.
Where are you headed?
Out of here. Anywhere. The farther the better. I've got just one last piece of unfinished business keeping me in these lands. But I need a lot more strength before I finish my mission. And all these monsters sure aren't making things any easier.
What mission is that?
I want to get rid of Scarin the Skin Taker. He shouldn't rule over anyone, and he certainly shouldn't try to unite all the scattered Nameless under his banner. But if he succeeds, the way he is now, he'd have us attacking our own brothers. I've had enough bloodshed. One Eye's off to his war, and word is that Gurfhan wants to call the moot and go to war with Camelot. Or with One Eye for going after Camelot. Either way, it ends with us spilling more of our own blood.
That's quite a reasonable take for a former bandit.
But it's the truth. And I was thinking, if you're willing, we could make a deal. You see, if Scarin were to be killed by someone outside the Delrita, not only would he die, so would his legend. My Nameless brothers will see the truth. Someone wiser will take his place, and we'll live in peace. Exiled, maybe, but still honorable.
Alright. I'll hunt Scarin the Skin Taker for you.
Great! That's what I like to hear. Bring me his head, and I'll share what I took when I left the village. You won't be disappointed.
Hey, I better not be disappointed, or I will be very disappointed. Is that meteorite? Or not meteorite, but titanium. Gimme that. Gimme, gimme. How do I keep missing? Just, I don't get it. Missed, man. Yeah, there's another one down. Edge. A really big sword. They had meteorite ore? Nice. Yeah, have some monster blood. Oh, it's nighttime. Damn, he didn't die? His name is Scrap Iron. Fucking dead. Stower of Plague. Oh, it was a female. Female woman. Mm. Oh, no. There's no way. Make that jump, right? No way. Yep. Oh, and there's something up there. Yep. Oh, I can. Haha. Ha. That's right, I leveled up. I'm level 60 now. Okay. 15 strength. Nice. So I suppose I can work on getting my perception and practicality up to 15 as well. Man, I kind of want to upgrade my damage with melee. We'll do that. Make it just a little bit easier to parry. Interesting. Oh, that guy's gone. I probably don't need these axes because they aren't very expensive, if I remember correctly. Fuck. Broke Maw? Yep, sure is. That looked terrifying in the mist. I'd like for the eye to go away, please. Getting there, I think. Slowly. See, I don't understand why sometimes it goes away super slowly and sometimes it stays around forever. Okay. How did that miss? Titanium arrows, huh? Hey, yoink. Another Stagfather shrine. Okay. It's those snails. I missed. Yep. Might just be the worst shot in the world. Where are my fucking arrows going? Jesus. I feel like every single time I shoot my bow, it's just slightly different. We'll do the Stagfather Shrine. We don't fuck this up. Yep, they didn't move at all. Perfect. Capital.
I I sensed your approach, my king. I, Gurfan of the Gunvaldir tribe, salute you as my forefathers decreed.
How do you know I'm not alone?
Ah, so you're still speaking with your own voice. Good. At least I won't have to bother with that formal drivel Camelot loves so much. Tell me, how does it work with the two of you? Does the king speak through you sometimes? Or is he just a passenger in your head? Will he ever come out and talk to me face to face? Or does he just sit there quietly, never getting involved? Either way, I've got a few things to say to him. Not exactly polite ones.
We talk in specific conditions.
Ah, so he won't be speaking. Still too weak, is he? Not surprising. Well, then give my regards to the old man. Tell him the Gunvaldir tribe stayed loyal to the old treaties right to the end. The same can't be said of the Camelocians. A pack of cowardly dogs without honor. I hope Arthur's squirming in your head, seeing what his beloved capital has been up to.
What kind of treaties did you have with Arthur?
Normal ones. Honorable. He entrusted us with the forlorn swords and his crown, the one he used to command giants. We were sworn to guard them. In return, Camelot was supposed to leave us alone, now and forever. But the Camelocians didn't hold up their end of the deal. May their souls rot in the weirdness. Can you hear me, Arthur? The treaty is rubbish. I'm rallying the tribes, and we're marching on Camelot. Nothing can stop us anymore. Except ourselves, damn it.
King Arthur wants to reclaim his helm.
Why? He's barely gotten his life back, and not even all of it. Does he have a death wish or something? There's a passage, sure. And if you're Arthur, it will open for you. Go ahead, if you think you're strong enough. Nobody's gonna stop you. But let me warn you, it's not going to be an easy journey, or a short one.
What do you mean?
Well, the giants are asleep, at least on the surface. But below, what if they wake up when they see Arthur? I doubt they'll be happy. And if the giants weren't enough, there are still the monsters, and other surprises. The legends about this place make it all pretty clear. If I were you, I wouldn't go in there. At least, not until you're sure you have the strength to handle what's hiding inside. Or without the blessing of the tribes, as agreed 600 years ago. You'd know that if you remembered our agreements, Arthur.
Blessing of the tribes?
Yes. The funny thing about our king, as you may already know, was that he was pretty sure of himself and his abilities. He knew he could march in there, grab his crown whenever he wanted, so he didn't sweat when he made a deal with our ancestors. He said he'd come back for his royal hat, only if the kingdom was in a dire situation, and if all tribes agreed to let him. Traditionally, this was meant to be done during a moot, an assembly of the tribes, and I'm calling one, so we can help each other out, if you're up for it.
What do you need?
Well, I need the chieftains to come here because we have to agree on a united front if we're going to fight Camelot. And I want to make damn sure that we fight Camelot not as a solitary tribe, like hot-headed One-Eye once, but as a united force. But I'm worried that something might be keeping them from leaving their villages. I'd like you to look into it.
How would the tribes listen to an outsider?
They won't. Our tribes aren't exactly known for getting along, and gathering them all in one place at the same time. That's almost a miracle. But now they've left Gunvaldir in its time of need, and they're ashamed. And that's even worse. That's why you have to shame them even more, so that they have no choice but to come here or risk their honor. And if they say they won't come because, then you'll deal with a because, right? After all, you're the king, aren't you?
Alright, I'll help out with the tribes or go there on my own.
Exactly. There's only one sane course of action, but you do you. I'll be waiting. I'm not going anywhere. As a gunvelder, I've got nowhere to go anyway. And because that odd...
Blah, 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 blah. You guys have like a city? All right. Another level up. Alright, I suppose we go down there. Let me... Another fire. Oh, okay, we're good. I thought I fucked myself there.
Not another step. You. Who are you? And why do you think you belong here?
I'm the guy. Need to speak with your people.
Not here, you don't. Ulfraland ain't for outsiders. Not unless the voice of the tribe says otherwise. Trust me, I wouldn't let you in if you were King Arthur himself. Especially not him. He'd have a sword up his ass before he took a step past this gate.
That's the matter. Open air sent me.
Seal looks real enough. Fine. Go on in. But don't cause trouble. We don't take kindly to outsiders sticking their noses where they shouldn't.
Yeah.
Hey, you. Gerfon sent you, didn't he? To summon us for the moot.
More or less. How did you know?
Just because we live up in the mountains doesn't mean we don't know what's happening in the wider world. Well, that works out perfectly. My father's been looking for someone for outside the tribes to help him with something. That's all I know. He didn't tell me much, but he sounded really serious. He told me to bring the first person I came across. His name is Strana. Please, go meet him at his forge. You can't miss it.
Okay.
Oi, don't I know you from somewhere?
Okay. We were in prison together in the dungeons of the island asylum.
Aye, that's it. I knew you looked familiar. It's good to see a fellow survivor from that cursed hole. Tell me, friend, how did you manage it? That hooded fellow helped you, didn't he? I need to know everything.
Yeah. Caradoc. Not sure how I feel about him yet.
If you've got the guts to dislike the man who saved your life, he must have really done something to rub you the wrong way. You know, among the Dalriada, when someone saves your life, you owe them a debt until you can repay it. Usually by saving theirs. But now that I think about it, you don't have to like them. Respect is enough. So tell me, what's happening in the wider world?
Same old. The world's ending, the weirdness scaring the wits out of people. Just another day.
Sounds about right. That's why I wanted to get back to my own people. Why should I risk my neck for outsiders? They've always treated us Dalriada like we're some necessary evil. Sure, they're nice enough when you're useful. But once it's over, they look at you like you're a stray dog. Nay, thanks. Dalriada will always be Dalriada, even if they're not my own tribe.
Why didn't the Alpha tribe tribe help the Gunvalder tribe?
Who knows? I wasn't here when Camelot attacked my tribe. I was already rotting in the asylum. If I had been, they wouldn't have pushed us back to the keep. Or maybe I'd have died an honourable death. I only know this. Thrigve forbade it. And the Ulfrats obey him like hounds chasing their master. Even now, in his current form.
What do you think of Thrigve?
Not my chieftain, not my problem. We Gunvalder worshipped our own giant. Wasn't exactly lively when I left the village, but now it's glowing. No one knows why. The Thoid called it a blessing. Told all the Dalriada they should rejoice. But if you ask me, they got scared. Maybe that's why no other tribe helped. Not Ulfr, not Volker, nor even Thoid, who told us to be happy about our giant.
Dalriada have allied with the Horns of the South, who've broken ties with Camelot.
You're joking? One Eye's rebellion actually worked? Ha! Now that's a twist I didn't see coming. Never cared for One Eye, but credit where it's due. He pulled off something impressive. Now all that's left is to rally the other tribes, get word to One Eye, and boom! We've got ourselves a foothold in the south.
About uniting the tribes. Gerfan sent me to gather them for the
Good.
meet.
It's about time. These tribes have had their heads so far up their own arses, acting like their problems are the only ones that matter. Well, who doesn't have problems, eh? Back in Arthur's time, we stood as one. Now, we're so damn stubborn we can't see past our own noses. It's bloody senseless.
Alright. Yeah. Potato. Alright. Okay. Hello.
No. You're not a Dalriata. And you're too scrawny. Wouldn't make much of an impression.
Okay. What are you on about?
I was thinking of knocking you flat in a fight. So Concha would see it and say, bloody hell, that Thyka's strong. I'd love to wrestle her. But with you, it just wouldn't work.
I'm strong enough to fight you.
No. This needs someone with a bit more meat on their bones. But thanks for the offer.
What do you even see in Conquer?
Just
Concha.
Those shoulders, like he could tear limbs off. Those massive fists. Must have crushed dozens of skulls. And the scars. Look how long and thick they are. He's taken so many blows and he's still walking, breathing, like nothing ever happened.
Doesn't it bother you that he's from another tribe?
What does that matter when he's as strong as an Ulfr? Sure, there are things he still needs to learn about us, but I'd help him with that.
That's how Ulfrites court people.
How else could it be? What do your people do when they want to, you know?
Knights fight in tournaments for ladies' honor.
And the women don't fight. they just sit and watch. Mata, I'd die of boredom.
They write romantic letters.
Look at me. Can you picture me writing romantic letters?
I can?
Then you might need your head checked.
They give little gifts, jewelry, embroidered handkerchiefs, flowers.
Handkerchiefs? Like he's got a cold? How the hell does a handkerchief show him I can fight? Well, I could give him a good wallop.
Great idea. Hit him. That'll definitely work.
Oh, I wish. But I don't want to hurt him either. It's so stupid. I'm acting like some daft Camelot girl around him. Ugh. Our chieftain, what's there to say? He's the strong.
So tell me.
You?
Well, I'll be. I'd offer you my hand, stranger, but with the stone sleep taking me away, I reckon that's not the best idea. Still, I'm glad to see a new face before I leave this world behind. Especially someone with such a rare way about them. My name is Noleg. You're the last living soul outside my kin to hear that name.
Do you need any help?
Oh, no. I'm just fine with how things are.
Stone sleep.
Well, I am a stone warden, and by our custom, a day comes when a stone warden begins to slip into the stone sleep. We give ourselves to the ore. Stone our forebears carved through for ages, raising halls and strongholds from its heart. We become yet another monument to the forlorn swords.
I want to know more about the stone sleep. Is it painful?
It depends on who you ask. Me, I feel no pain. Just peace. I knew what I was signing up for. Every stone warden does. But not all see it the same way. My family passed long ago, so I leave no one behind. But Olaf, he still has his daughter, Fuska. And she's been arguing with Darvan for weeks now, fighting over what should become of her father.
How long does it take?
It's a deeply personal thing. Different for everyone. I've known stone wardens who felt the first signs of the stone sleep at dawn, and by the next dusk, they were already searching for the place they'd turned to stone. And I've known others where it took years. There's no rule to it. I don't count the days anymore, but I can feel it's nearly time for me to choose a place for myself.
What about your body? Where will you be when the stone sleep is finished?
When the time draws near, one makes the journey to a place where they wish to fall asleep. And finally, when their body can no longer move or feed itself, their kin tend to them, feeding them, offering water, leaving gifts, and keeping vigil as the sleep takes hold.
About Ulf, Fuska, and Darvan. Tell me more about Ulf.
One of the finest stone wardens I've known. Had a habit of diving headfirst into any hole he spotted underground. Nothing could stop him.
Tell me more about Fusca.
Fusca doesn't agree with our tradition. Understandable. She doesn't want to lose her father. But the poor girl doesn't understand that being called to the stone is the highest honor for a stone warden.
Darvin?
Darvan is the leader of the stone wardens. And right now, maybe the most important man in the tribe. Since Tryggva's no good for anything anymore.
Said I have such a rare way about me. What did you mean?
You tell me. I don't know what it is exactly, but there's something different about you. They say the stone slate makes folk more attuned to the rare and unusual things in this world. Seems you carry one of those in you.
You mentioned Thurg.
Let's not talk nonsense, all right?
Yep.
Farewell. It was good to see. Who knows?
Good talk.
You're in the Hall of Remembrance, in the seat of the Stone Wardens. My name's Ast. I look after this place. Try not to make noise, or touch anything.
Jesus.
Oh. It's this. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm not listening to all that.
I wouldn't come any closer if I were you.
And why's that?
Because I said so.
Fair.
And here in the official hall of the Stone Wardens, my word is law. Leave in peace. I'm not granting an audience.
Not very welcoming to strangers, are you?
Ah, your powers of observation are truly impressive. Until next. Well met.
Okay. Oh, am I supposed to have that amulet on me? Shit. Suppose I can just make one. Actually, I could probably just make a bunch of those. They're all worth 1,000.
Well met.
I have this talisman.
A nice piece. I recognize Gavor's design. Is this his way of telling me you're worth my time?
Yeah. I want to join. Give me a task, and you'll see what I can do.
Bold and straightforward. Qualities we look for among our own. But there's one problem. You aren't of Dalrita blood, which means the grace of the Stone Dream won't be granted to you. So, I can't admit you to our ranks.
Is there a way for me to become Dalrita?
Our ancient laws say you might, yes. But they're called ancient laws, not simply laws for a reason. If you achieve something great, say a feat of war, the Elder Council might allow you to walk the path, provided someone would stand in as your father. But as I said, It's no old dead law. Our tribes aren't exactly known for their hospitality, let alone naming outsiders as kin.
Dead law or not, it's still a law.
Well, if you've won Kavor's favor, I'm willing to risk giving you a small task.
Good. What do you need?
To prove your worth to the Stone Wardens, you must find a weird stone vein. I assume you know what it is.
Yeah.
It used to be the first task for any prospective member of our Brotherhood. These days, most deposits are depleted, so the task is a bit harder. I can tell you where to start searching. There was once a rich vein in an old mine to the north. It may yet run deeper. We abandoned it a century ago, so I can't say exactly what you'll find inside, but I can guarantee you'll find something. And on that note, if I were you, I'd bring my best weapon. Until...
Okay. Then I want to visit the smithy as well. Hey, man.
Egil sent you, did he? I'm Stroner, a blacksmith. What brings you to our village?
Griffin sent me. He's calling for the moot.
That kind of order should go straight to Thrigvi, though I doubt he'd be eager to leave his throne. Until a new chieftain is chosen, Thrigvi won't attend the moot.
What's going on with your chieftain?
Thrigvi always dreamed of surpassing mortal strength, of becoming as mighty as the giants. He became obsessed with the lone pillar near our village. The Ulfar might not be known for their writing, but we have our legends. Thrigvi found out the pillar was a place where giants entrusted their souls to the Fore-dwellers, whatever that means. So we had a throne forged into the pillar and sat on it during a weird night. What happened after that changed everything for our tribe.
Let me guess. You went mad.
I wouldn't call it madness. Thrigvi stopped being human. He grew to a monstrous size and gained unimaginable strength. He became something other. After that, human concerns no longer mattered to him. Yet he's still Ulfar, bound by our customs and rules. It might not mean much to an outsider, but trust me, it's a very dangerous situation.
Did you choose a new chieftain?
We tried. The moment we declared a new chieftain, Thrigvi appeared out of nowhere and killed the contender with a single blow. Then, like nothing had happened, he returned to his slumber. After that, the Ulfar began worshipping him like a god. Hard to believe, considering our disdain for magic and religion, isn't it? Yet, here we are. Don't be surprised if you hear them singing his praises, or fawn. They're terrified of his power, although none of them will admit it.
What you get? Fucking nothing. Great. That is figure. I didn't. God damn. Okay.
The only way to remove an Ulfr chieftain is through an honorable duel, but there's no honor in fighting something like him. Perhaps my mentor Darvan knows how to defeat him. He won't tell me. He says he's afraid I'd try to face Thrygvi myself, and honestly, he's probably right. If I knew how to bring him down, I'd do it in a heartbeat. But Darvan thinks if our plans were discovered, I wouldn't live to see another day. He's probably right about that too. My brothers have grown unpredictable.
I'll go to Darvan and see what I need for the duel.
Smart choice. He lives in the second largest house in the village. You'll find it easily enough. I'll be here if you need anything else.
Okay. Man, I could make a lot of these arrows. I really want to. All right. Alright, we'll talk to this guy. Maybe I do that guy's mission first, and I talk to him, because then I've got like some good graces with him, I guess. Alright, do that. We'll probably do that tomorrow, because I gotta get ready for work. But, yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Really appreciate it. Should be back tomorrow around the same time. But yeah, thanks again for coming in. Goodbye. Have a good night or day, whatever. Goodbye.